collective. Oh, I've got my sage going here. I hope you're doing well this evening. Here we are. Check in with the energies, collective. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling blessed. I hope that you are happy and finding something to be grateful for in these present moments. I know that there are still energies or energies of specific spirits that are trying to attach themselves into this new cycle. So there could be a lot of challenges right now as far as energetic manipulations, emotional disturbances and such. So I'd like to check in with the energies for the collective on these interferences that we may be experiencing right now as far as our emotional and mental balance goes, and what can we expect in the near future for that to be going on. What can we expect that situation or circumstance to develop into? Mental and emotional disturbances. Whether they be coming from people in our area or just unseen mental and emotional disturbances that we don't really understand, or perhaps we do, and we just are wondering how that's going to wind out. So, anyway, Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know about these energies? Page of Wands in the reverse. So somebody's procrastinating, and they want to create conflict and instability for people right now. That's unfortunate, isn't it? And what is the challenge to this procrastination that we got going on here? Somebody wants to create conflict, and we've got an Eight of Wands in the reverse. So they're frustrated. They're challenged because they're frustrated. They miss their opportunity, and they don't have any energy right now to come at you. They've received bad news. And they want to create conflict for you and instability, but they don't have any energy, and they're in panic right now. They're waiting and frustrated. In the subconscious, we've got the Temperance card in the upright. So they're thinking about balance and harmony and purpose. It's not what they're experiencing, it's what they want. In the recent past, we've got, so there was a heartbreak. Could a King of Pentacles in the upright, who is a wealthy business leader, had to make a difficult decision. Two of Swords in the upright. Regarding a Three of Swords in the upright. So a King of Pentacles may have gone through a heartbreak. Somebody may have betrayed him, and now he has to make difficult decisions regarding that. Having a hard time maintaining partnerships. In the intentions and expectations is strength in the upright. So they're expecting or intending that whatever decision they make is going to lead them into a position of strength. They think that by leaving a partner, but do they think that by betraying a partner that they're going to be able to move forward into a position of strength? This King of Pentacles it looks to me like he's taken his wealth and leaving his partner, and he wants to move forward into a new position, which will give him strength. Because right now he's not in a position of strength. He is unstable. And he's waiting, panicked, because he missed his opportunity. He's still trying to get an opportunity. He's saying he's going to bail on his partner, whoever he's been working with up to this point, and get into a new, he wants to get into a new position that brings him greater strength. In the near future, we've got Knight of Cups and the upright. So somebody is coming in, knight in shining armor, with a proposal. The lens they're looking through is the Seven of Wands. So, yeah. They think if they position themselves into a position of strength, that they'll be able to, and then bring this Knight of Cups with some proposal, that they'll be able to challenge, they'll be able to bring a competition forward. And the environment, wow. We've got the Chariot in the reverse. So there's no forward movement. There's aggression. There's no forward movement. There is a Seven of Swords in the upright. So there is betrayal. So there's carelessness, arrogance, bringing betrayal and trickery to somebody. With the intention of causing illusion and confusion to happy innocence and joy, nostalgia. This could probably be reunions or whatever. And they want to bring, either they want to end your potential new beginning by bringing this careless, arrogant attitude to you, or what they're doing is going to be ended. We'll clarify. In the hopes and fears, we've got the Hierophant. So you got a spiritual judge. There are certain rules within the hierarchy that must be conformed to, and this person has a high level of wisdom and commitment to this structure. And in the outcome, got the Ace of Swords in the upright. Truth and clarity will be known. And some things are going to be cut out, because this is a new beginning. And we've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, permeating the entire read. So that sets the tone for the read. Lovers. Page of Wands in the reverse. So somebody is lacking direction. They're experiencing some delays and perhaps some conflict. There was some poor communication and they've received bad news. They're not stable right now. Whoa. Whoever this is, they're not a privileged lady. And they're not stable. And I've heard the privileged lady in this particular deck described as Empress. So it could be that this privileged lady is a pretty significant person who is in the reverse, and she is experiencing some delays and conflict, or she wants to create conflict because she's unstable, or maybe she is creating conflict because she's unstable. She's in the reverse. She's challenged because delays is here twice. She's frustrated, and she could be experiencing some sense of panic because she missed her opportunity and she's lacking energy. So she is experiencing a state of low energy. So she's challenged by these delays, frustrated. She could be in panic because there's a community of people here too. She's challenged by this community of people who didn't get a gift. Like maybe she promised them a gift if they did such and such, and they didn't get the gift. There was a missed opportunity. They didn't get what they were expecting to get. And there's a lack of energy now, so they didn't get the wealth or this gift, and there's frustration. This privileged lady in the reverse is challenged by this community who is upset they didn't get the gift, and they're frustrated. She wants to bring harmony and balance to this situation. And there's a mature man here who is perhaps wanting to help her do that. Maybe he's being sensible and trying to talk to her to guide her into whatever it is that she's got going on. Like maybe he wants to help her get it together because she's in despair. Over a house, and it could be that a thief took her house. She's in despair because her house went to a thief. In the recent past, we got a King of Pentacles, a wealthy, disciplined authority figure who could have suffered a heartbreak, a betrayal, and went through a divorce and is making these difficult decisions. He's at a crossroads. There could be some confusion as to this heartbreak. His intention is to make some sort of a decision. He's weighing his options. He's in emotional pain right now, and his intention is to become strong somehow. He needs to become strong somehow. He's not in a strong position right now. He's all messed up. He could be in poverty. And this is in poverty. I mean, that could be the lack of love. It could be like he's a wealthy business leader. And he's suffering a betrayal, a divorce, some like this, whatever business he's been involved in, he may have been cut off. Somebody may have said, look, you're out of here. Like they weren't as loyal as this King of Pentacles thought they were. Somebody weighed their options and made some choices and cut somebody out. And they could have definitely cut out this King of Pentacles. And he's in poverty now. He lost everything. He lost all his comfort, all his authority, all his abundance. All his protection and security. And he's in a lot of emotional pain right now. He wants to make difficult decisions. It's like, what is he going to do to get out of poverty, right? What does he need to do to get to what does he need to do to reach this, right? That privileged lady, she wasn't able to deliver. So we've got in the intentions and expectations, there's a main male and sudden wealth and strength here. expectations. You know, it could very well be the main male screwed something up for this guy. And that's what he went through this heartbreak, and he's expecting that this main male is coming into sudden wealth. That he's strong, he's got a subtle power. This King of Pentacles is going through a heartbreak, a loss. He's getting cut off from everything, and he's facing poverty because this main male is rising in power. And he's getting all that wealth that this King of Pentacles had. It looks like that there's a transfer of wealth. In the near future, we've got a Knight of Cups here. Wanting to come in as a knight in shining armor to the main female. The main male is right here, and he's a strong main male coming into this sudden wealth. It looks like this King of Pentacles came into poverty, and that wealth was transferred over to the main male. And there's a Knight of Cups here in the near future who's coming after and targeting the main female, who is this main male's counterpart. He wants to come in like he's a knight in shining armor, and he wants to insert himself between this main female and this main male. He wants to interrupt their contract. He wants to be charming. But his intention, the lens he's looking through, is competition. He wants to bring a challenge, and the only way that he can bring a challenge at this point is to attack the main female, to come in and try to trick her into thinking he's the one, and then tearing down this union. That's his only defense. That's their only defense at this point, is to somehow, they gotta attach themselves to her energetic signature. Yeah. There's a masculine here who can't get this main female out of his thoughts, and he's got a partner here who's expecting him to gain something by hooking up with this main female. He could be coming in as this Knight of Cups, playing Mr. Romantic, Mr. Charming, but with the intention of hooking up with her, like connecting with her divine inheritance, or whatever that looks like, or whatever that sounds like to you, and then with the intention of bringing a challenge and tearing her down, and then winding up with whatever that reward is. And his intention is to give it to his partner. So there is this weasel out here targeting the main male's future spouse. Or business partner, or whatever. Yeah, spouse. So these guys are out of control. They're arrogant, and they're acting very aggressively. They're trying to bring trickery and fraud and betrayal and illusion, lots of confusing choices to this reunion that's happening. They want to bring death to it. They want to bring a death to it. So that's the work they're doing. They want to bring a death to this reunion. But the Hierophant's here in the hopes and fears. What is this Hierophant going to do, Spirit? Hierophant. So there's a false person the Hierophant is looking at. Yeah, this false person is trying to get a courtship with this main male. And so she's attacking the main male, and this fella's attacking the main female. The Hierophant is aware of it. He knows that this false person is targeting this courtship. The hierarchy is aware that this courtship is under attack. And in the outcome, we've got mental clarity. We got the Ace of Swords. So the truth is known. The truth is exposed. And there's an ending to this situation. And they're going to wind up in some bad health for what they did to these lovers, for what they did to this divine union. The lovers are coming together. And these ones who came against the lovers are going to wind up in bad health. So we've got a lady who's not a privileged lady. She could have been the partner to this King of Pentacles, this mature man. She could be looking to a mature man to bring her some peace and balance, some harmony. She's looking to this mature man for balance because she is unstable right now. And she's trying to create conflict, or she is creating conflict, and she is not communicating well. She's received some bad news, and that could be why she's in the reverse. Like maybe she lost all of her wealth or what she had as a privileged lady. Like maybe she lost all of her wealth and she's now very unstable. She got bad news. Whatever she's doing is over. It's over. Whatever she was doing, whatever she had going on, it's over. That must be the bad news. It's over. She's very unstable right now. She has no energy. This community she's challenged by this community because they didn't get the gift that they were promised. She's in panic because they missed the opportunity. They didn't get the gift. This community, she's challenged. She's being challenged by this community. They're not happy. They didn't get what they were promised. And it could be that they're going to wind up with karma for whatever they did. They're having some indecision. Like they're having to use their intuition for what it is that they're thinking about doing. So this community is in a state of indecision right now over what to do because they didn't get the gift. This privileged lady whose world has just ended, is in the subconscious. There's this mature man who's trying to bring balance to this situation. He's trying to be sensible. There's a lot of fear here. They're being tested to live in the energy of love, but it looks to me like they have been living in the energy of fear. And it's right here that's like this mature man could be in fear. Maybe they're maybe she's trying in her subconscious, she thinks that this mature man can bring balance and harmony to her, but because she's in fear. This King of Pentacles is in poverty now. He lost his wealth. He got divorced from whatever, from his wealth. I think he got divorced from his wealth because there's poverty. And he's at a crossroads now. Somebody in the recent past was focusing on the lighter side of life, and they were very disciplined, knowing that they could accomplish whatever it was that they set their mind to. Now, I don't know if that was this King of Pentacles. Perhaps he was doing work to cause suffering and heartbreak for somebody, to put them in a crossroad. He wanted to swap places with this main male, because the main male came in to set in wealth, and this King of Pentacles lost his wealth. So he thinks he can swap roles. If he looks on the lighter side of life and uses his mental willpower, he thinks he can swap roles. His intention and expectation is to become the main male and gain this sudden wealth. He wants to become the main male. And this Knight of Cups is wanting to interrupt the contract of the main female. So this King of Cups is trying to take out the main male. He wants to cause him a heartbreak. He wants to cause him some deep heart betrayal. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever it is, it's like he wants this main male stuck at a crossroads. He wants to swap positions with him. This King of Pentacles doesn't want the main female. He's got his little third party here. You know, that's why they like those kinds of things. They're not interested in love or, you know, divine union. They just want the wealth. Honesty. Yeah, this main male is honest. This King of Pentacles can't be the main male. He's not an honest guy. So this main female is courageous. She's having courage in the face of this Knight of Cups. All right, who wants to bring competition and challenge? Got her in his thoughts. He's like, oh, look at this reward. This main female's got this nice little reward here, and he's going to go get it and give it to his girlfriend. He has no empathy whatsoever for people who are in service to others, who feel good when they help others. He has no empathy for them. He just wants to bring competition and challenge to them because he wants to steal their divine inheritance, the thing that they've earned, the thing that the people that these are, they earn these rewards, and then these ones, they don't give a shit about earning the reward. They just want to take it, and they don't care who gets hurt in the process because that's who they are. They want to bring an ending for this marriage. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone, and it's upside down. Their pride is hurting right now. Their pride is hurting. And they're being very aggressive right now, trying to bring trickery and fraud, acting strategically to steal the opportunities coming to this couple right here. Their pride is hurt. They're attacking their reunion. They want to bring a death to this marriage. Will they bring a death to the marriage, Spirit? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Growth, it came out in the reverse. So it could be that whatever they are planning isn't going to grow. It's not going to expand. It won't get off the ground. The Hierophant is here, aware of this false person trying to butt in on this courtship. The courtship that is that bears gifts of the soul that benefit it and others, and that is a courtship, a connection of peace that releases negative energy. These ones want to come in and disturb that, and the Hierophant is here, aware of it. Come on. And the truth is shown. Mental clarity is here, and there's an ending to this situation. And gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And that brings great gratitude to hearts, right? Judgment is here. Judgment is here for these ones. And the people who came against those who create their own happiness, they're under judgment, and they have to accept the responsibility for what they've done. They're trying to deny it. They're in a state of denial, but they're going to have to accept it. They brought all their friends against this couple because they were envious, and now they're seeking forgiveness. They want forgiveness because they've been found guilty. They've been found guilty for coming against people who have worked very diligently to maintain their balance and their sense of happiness. And they have kept their sense of creativity and alive in their minds throughout all this adversity. They committed to the practice of love and practiced patience. Even when they were lonely, they knew that they were never alone. They persevered through all of these challenges. These people who came against them, they're in a state of regret right now because they can't change the past. There's no greater goal than to love, and they're realizing that now, and they're in grief because they lost. They know that there's no greater goal than to love. They lost. They're in grief now. Because those who honored their health of this, the health of their spirit, the health of their soul, the health of their well-being. Those who trusted their inner voice and they were attracted to relationships that were for their highest good, seen and unseen, and surrendered the need to control everything. They just expanded into the potentialities, into a state of abundance. And that's not money, it's a state of mind. And that brought about change because they came into their purpose. They sensed their purpose. And they released the need to know all of the answers, which causes this whole scenario for these ones to fail. They failed. They're in bad health and they're under judgment right now for what they did coming against the lovers. This isn't just like your typical 7-year cycle. This is a serious cycle, closure and beginning. This isn't like your normal cycles. It's amazing to me how many people are unaware that this is even occurring. You know, it really does leave you with that sense of being alone, even though you're surrounded by thousands of people. So this privileged lady is in the reverse. Her wealth, her status, everything is in a state of instability. She got bad news. Everything's ending for her. She's not a privileged lady. That was all in her mind. That was a fantasy. She's challenged by a community that worked for her, and they didn't get the gift that she promised. She's challenged from her fright and her paranoia. She's depressed. This community may have turned on her because she didn't deliver the gift. Or maybe they're indecisive right now. They're pondering whether or not they should turn on her. And they're in a state of indecision, and she's frightened because they didn't get the gift. This whole community didn't get the gift. They worked really hard doing what she told them to do, and they didn't get the gift. And she has no energy to manifest or do anything that she was doing. In the subconscious, we've got balance and harmony. There's a mature man here who's in fear. He's in fear because of what he did to cause an accident and try to rob these people. He's in fear. He could be in danger. He didn't use caution. He's in fear now. He tried to rob this divine union as well. And now he's in danger. And he's afraid. And now he's like he wants everybody to be sensible. Come on now. Let us all be sensible here. I'm sorry. In the recent past, we have a King of Pentacles who, it looks like he lost everything. It looks like he's been divorced from his wealth, from his status, from his security and his protections. Like he's not protected anymore. He's at a crossroads. He's at a crossroads, and there's discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, and humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So I'm not sure exactly who that belongs to. Let's clarify. Schedule. So there's a plan. Like maybe he thinks he can organize a disciplined approach to change the scheduled outcome if he uses humor. Like maybe he's thinking about using humor in a manifestation technique to try to change this, to try to manage this scheduled event, this fated event, which has him all stressed out because this main male is triumphing and he's getting eternal love. And he's disturbed. This King of Pentacles is disturbed. He's stressed out. That's the supernatural. He could be bound to whatever energies he had been working with. I don't know. There's a Knight of Cups here who is wanting to come forward and connect with this main female who has courage. She's got great courage. It could be, yeah, because he sees that she's coming in to gain, and he knows that this is the conclusion of this cycle. And that she has earned her merit, and that he's facing confinement for all that he did, all that this community did coming against her. And he thinks that maybe if he comes in and connects with her, like maybe, I don't know, that's just really odd, you know, that they would even think that the guides and guardians of this particular couple are just gonna stand by and let them come in and play Mr. Charming and slip into something that has been so dramatic, you know, on so many levels. To think that they can just slip in as this knight, you know, and gain a proposal of freaking marriage so that they can bring freaking challenge and control and maintain control. That's all it is. They have no empathy for her. And they're still expecting that this is gonna work. This main female, she's just all relaxed. She's relaxed here. She's relaxed. So what is this? What is this? That's the environment here. They want to bring challenge and This person, this masculine who can't get this main female out of his head, and his karmic feminine who's expecting to receive the divine inheritance of this main female. What's going on with them? What's going on with them? So they're not able to interrupt the marriage, or they want to interrupt the marriage, or they're not able to gain the marriage. They're not able to cause disappointment or loneliness for this marriage that they're not able to affect. Because they got friends. And so they're doing rituals, they're doing magic against these couples here, this couple. And there's evidence, like they could be online. There's evidence of what they're doing, of these rituals that they're doing, and it could be online. Like maybe they're part of a group, or maybe there's like there's evidence, because this introvert thing, that's an online community. So there could be evidence in this online community of some sort of rituals that they've been doing against this particular couple to bring about an end to this marriage. So, okay, here in the environment, we've got, so their arrogance and their lack of movement. They're not able to move forward. What they were planning, it's not going to grow or anything. Their pride is hurt. Their pride is hurt. They still want to come forward and try to steal this connection by causing some illusions. And they could be trying to bribe people to come in here and work against this couple. To do whatever rituals to do to sabotage the reunion. They're on overload right now. They're on overload right now because the main male and the main female, they're calm. They're ready for this. Okay. These ones are going to have to make a decision. They could be confused. These friends are confused. They could be ensnared in their own wishful thinking and illusions. They're hesitating right now. They want that life of indulgence. They're working with a whole bunch of friends, but they're in a state of hesitation. They're overloaded. Oh, that's right. I just got sort quick. So. They're overloaded. They could be blind. Like they might not be able to see what's really happening. They may, like they have goals, or they have these goals and they're not able to see. And they may be stopped. The Hierophant is here with this false person. They know that she's coming up against this courtship, this divine union that's supposed to be it's going to bring a lot of abundance to the world, a lot of peace. And this false person is trying to stop that. Her and all her little buddies. And they're not living and learning. They're not living and learning. So the truth is, no, this situation ends. There's a coffin here, and that's going to bring about a lot of gratitude, an attitude of gratitude. They don't get to steal the gift. They don't get to steal the gift of the sweethearts. Okay, oh yeah, this third wheel, group of people who have been protesting this union are going to be falling into a trap, and it could be their own trap from their own efforts, with their own energy signature, trying to create some mess for these people. But good news, good news. They received good news, in that those who came against them, they're going to be cast away. They're getting cast away. It was all an illusion, all a daydream. They wanted to steal your vitality, but now they're bound to all the commitments that they made. They wanted to tie you up and snare you up in. All those commitments that they made with lower vibrational entities to end your marriage, to end your commitment, to stop you from sharing your beautiful love and your wealth with the communities and the people. You're over here having sweet dreams. And they are rejected. They're going to be going through some withdrawals. You're going to have a family that's actually very caring. And these other ones, man, they're going to be dominated. They're going to be involved in some form of dictatorship, because that's what they got themselves wrapped up in. You persevered. You persevered. You and your main male persevered, and you are coming into, you're going to be starting a mega project. Some sort of a mega project you're going to be starting together. There's like a big building back there, and it's going to be an adventure. Because this building, it doesn't look like a house. Because there's no, look at all those windows there in that. It looks like some form of an actual building, like with an office building or something. And there's a mega project there at the bottom. So it could be that this main male and this main female, they start a mega project together, an adventurous, passionate challenge, a new challenge. These ones were arrogant, they were stubborn, they were selfish, and now they're in a nightmare because they wore so many masks coming against somebody who was a person of self-love, mimicking her, pretending to be her. This may have happened with the main male too, because this King of Pentacles wanted to swap places with him. He thought if he adopted a mentality of humor, like lifted up his vibration and acted with discipline according to his sense of willpower, that he would be able to swap the scheduled fate with this main male. He's really disturbed in the head right now. There was a lot of mind reading going on, and they knew that there was a fortune coming up for these two people, this main male and this main female. And they knew that they were very spiritual people, connected to the unseen, connected to the spirit guides and that omniscience. Those who tried to bring about an ending to the work that these ones are going to do, to their profession that they're going to be sharing with the world, that this is ending. They can't stop these people from moving forward. They are going to be coaches. They are going to be advisors. They're going to get the promise together, and they will be a-okay, in a state of harmony, very stable. And these ones who tried to curse them with natural disasters, man, it's coming back. That's going back on them. And you know why it's going back on them? Because they have alliances. They have friends. They thought this was a bright idea. They thought this was a great idea. They thought their pride told them that this was a great idea to try to bring illness and sickness to this couple, but that it boomeranged. It's coming back. And they're going to be experiencing loss now. They may not even get the love of the canine, of the most innocent and pure creatures. Justice is going to be served for what they did against this family. And now they want forgiveness. They're apologizing. They're apologizing for trying to come against, this blessing. They just wanted the wealth. They didn't want to help people with it. They just wanted to steal the wealth and live lives of extravagance while the world just went up in flames and nobody improved or nothing. The reunion's going to happen. What you prayed for is going to happen. Unity, collaboration. You received aid from friends. Your reunion, the reunion that you prayed for, your divine union, is going to happen. These ones are furious. These ones are furious. There's arguments within the group, within their third-party situations. They're so mad because they weren't able to steal they weren't able to steal it. They failed. They're furious. They're under judgment. Oh, these aren't the ones I want to use. Oh, well, I guess maybe we need to use these ones. So, a privileged lady lost her status. She lost her wealth. It was all in her head. It was all a big fantasy. It all ended. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped this apart. Dishonesty. She's not holding herself accountable. She's not confessing to any lies that she did. Maybe she's not holding herself accountable. She is challenged by this community who have a lot of secrets. They know things. This has her frightened. They didn't get the gift that she promised them. They could be suffering some indecision right now. They don't know which way they're going to go. And this has her kind of in a panic. And they might be panicked too because they're worried about reciprocity. They're worried about receiving what they gave. This mature man, yeah, he's thinking about balance and harmony and chemistry. It's like these ones they want to use intimate, passionate energy to pull themselves up out of this situation, but that isn't going to bring balance. Sex isn't going to bring balance. I've never felt a passion this intense, and I don't know, maybe passion, the chemistry, like maybe what's going off in this guy's mind, like the fear chemicals or whatever in the brain, chemistry, maybe the chemistry that's going on in the brain of this mature man right now is got him in a state of fear, because he could be in danger. I don't know. Like, maybe he's using chemistry. This is, I never felt a passion this intense, but the passion, I mean, passion is, what do they say? Happiness, or great happiness, and anxiety, fear that feel the same or whatever, fear and happiness. I don't know. The energy feels the same. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but it's something to do with the chemistry. And fear is a chemical that is created in the body when we have some sort of passionate reaction to something. And there's an accident here with an injury. Somebody's in danger over the robbery, the attempted robbery of the balanced and harmonious situation. They tried to steal temperance from the main male and the main female. Balance and harmony. They tried to steal balance and harmony from the main male and the main female, whose intention is to share balance and harmony with the world. They attempted to steal that. They're disturbed. This King of Pentacles is mentally disturbed. He's in poverty, heartbroken, severed, cut off. He's got soul ties. He's got a soul tie to this mental disturbance, and he's in poverty right now. He's stressed out. He thought he was going to be able to switch places with this main male. He's overwhelmed right now. He's stressed out, trying to swap fates. Oops. And we've got the main male. Yeah, it's time. There's time. So they ran out of time. It's too late to take action. The main male triumphs. He gets his eternal love. He's a strong, honest man. And it's too late to take action against him. This King of Cups is trying to escape the situation that he finds himself in. And the situation he finds himself in is a state of confinement. He's facing confinement for bullying this main female. So what he's trying to do is he wants to come in and he wants to connect with the main female, because he's trying to escape what he's got going on here. Main female is a person who has courage, and she is a moral person who prays, and she does good measures to try to earn merit. She's very tranquil and relaxed. She's at peace. Her life is there's a sense of easiness. And this is the conclusion of this cycle. She gains profit. She profits. So in the environment, we've got this masculine here who's got the main female in his head. He doesn't want to be lonely, or he's facing loneliness. His girlfriend, or whoever she is, she's expecting that they're going to be able to steal this divine union from this main male and this main female. But they're not getting the marriage. They're not getting the marriage. They weren't able to make this main female lonely. She's got friends. There's evidence of the rituals that they were doing to try to keep them separated. They have no empathy for these two people who are in service to the collective. They wanted to control them using third-party situations to interrupt their divine contract, their divine union, by bringing in an infiltrator to maybe get somebody pregnant, to bind them to a different contract so that they could control that destiny and that inheritance. It's being stopped. Whatever plans they had, they are not able to grow. Their pride is hurt. They're on overload. They're blind. They're blind. They wanted to bring an ending to this marriage, but whatever they've been doing is ending. This marriage is happening. They've been ready. They're prepared for this. They're inseparable. These ones have been stopped. Holding back, it came out in reverse. It says, I should have expressed myself better. They did everything they could. They didn't hold anything back. They threw everything at this. Everything. And the kitchen sink. The Hierophant is here. He knows that these false people have been bringing conflict to this courtship, to this very rich union that is that possesses gifts of the soul, which are going to benefit themselves and others. It's peace. It's love. It's transmutation of negative energy and helping to create new experiences. These ones made a lot of mistakes. They neglected to give each other what they need. They made a lot of mistakes. They didn't live and learn. They're still in a state of conflict. They're in a state of conflict, and yet they want the reward that comes with managing yourself and being in a state of peace and balance and harmony. They're in a state of conflict, and they want to have third-party relationships. They don't want sacred union. They don't want to share the wealth with people. They want to puppet people, and they want to control everybody else's happiness and wealth. But they're daydreaming. They're daydreaming because this union is irreplaceable. They can't replace it. And this is an unexpected outcome. They're going to be experiencing some form of an absence. It's an unexpected income. They're guilty, and there's going to be a new chapter starting right now, in which they're going to have an opportunity to gain an understanding, maybe to have some conversations about it, to reflect on the shadow side of things, to mend their heart, and to think about what they've done. They missed their opportunity, and they're in regret about this. Their values are completely different than the folks who are actually inheriting this divine inheritance. They're confused. They're confused because they were in their ego. They're confused about this reunion. They feel unappreciated. They feel unworthy. And they're reminiscing about the commitments that they had. And they want to reveal the truth about what's been going on. There's some disagreements that they might want to detach. They might want to detach themselves from whatever situation they feel is sabotaging them. They're indecisive. They're unsatisfied. There's a lot of gossip. They may be wanting forgiveness for the habits that they did. Those people who nurtured self-love within their life are coming into their destiny full of hope. These ones who came against this divine couple, they're in a soul contract and they're suffering damages. There is some unfinished business here for these chasers who are now runners, feeling broken. And with that, I'll end it there and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.